Hey guys, before we get into this video, I do want to apologize. I've been playing with my rear camera, changing the settings around, and there's a few key moments that I missed in this video that I wish I got on camera to show you guys. But one of them was I had an awesome chatterbait bait running across, or chatterbait bite running across the grass, and that fish blew up out of the water like 5 feet in the air, and I missed that, and it threw the bait. Even though I missed the fish, I still wanted to show you guys. It was pretty cool, especially if I did that in slow-mo, but I do apologize for that. But let's get into the video, and I did the best I could with the editing on this due to the rear camera not being set properly. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan Rice. So we are fishing the day 2 trail for the KBF event here at Santee Cooper. Trail 1, I ended up in 17th place with only 2 fish. That tells you how tough it was for a lot of the leaderboard. Now, on the last episode, I said I was going to go back to the exact same place and just grind it out. But I thought about it last night. There's only 2 places I usually launch on Santee Cooper on Lake Marion. And I'm going to the 2nd place today and change it up. This is pretty much where majority of the field is fishing. So obviously there's better fish over here from where I've been fishing the past 2 months when I've been out in Marion. A lot of times not even filming, but we figured we'd change it up, come back to an old spot that we haven't been to in quite some time, and obviously it's producing for most of the field. So here we are with everybody else. So let's see what we can do today, guys. Come along for the ride, and I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Now, the only 2 fish I really caught yesterday, one was on the drop shot and the other 2 was on a Cinco, but still in a little bit deeper water. They were holding off the structure and deeper water. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the same here. We'll find out. We'll start working the structure of the grass line this morning. I may run the chatterbait and maybe the underspin here along the grass edges to start, but I see some trees in front of me. That's where I've caught quite a few bass. So I may start off with a little soft plastic, but it's just going to be a mix throughout the day, guys, to see what we can get. Today, hopefully we can get 5 on the board. That would be great. And to see where we land. You know, it's just, like I said, this is probably the last KBF event for the year that I'm going to fish, and maybe the last trail I ever fish for KBF. So I had to come out, do the last grind, the last day for us. The rest of this year and next year is going to be a little bit different looking for us. We're going to be doing some more saltwater, getting back into the love of the sport that we need back, the passion, because with just the grinding in these tournaments lately and the freshwater fishing, I just haven't been doing that great. And it's kind of just, you know, you get up in the morning like, do I really want to go today? And then once you're on the water, you like being out here. But just the grind lately with the freshwater, we need to give it a break. We need to go back to some salt, enjoy some red and some trouts. 15 minutes before the line's in, so I'll catch you guys soon, and it should be a lot brighter out then. One other thing I did change up to since yesterday is I noticed when I was throwing the mag fatties, I wasn't getting any bites, and normally I do. So I ended up changing my Texas rig to a smaller hook, to a 3/0 hook with the SMH worm from Z-Man. If you can see the package, but it's basically your trick worm. I use it for drop shotting, but I also Texas rigged this one today. A little bit more of a finessey worm to see if I can get the bigger fish to bite, because it seems like right now they're not wanting the bigger worm that I've noticed. It's just been like the Cinco and like the Ned rig and stuff and the drop shot. So I figured I'd Texas rig a SMH worm as well. So we'll see. Small fish. That was a small fish, but ended up pulling the worm out of its mouth. Probably that first initial exciting feel of the tug, and you get a little bit too excited, but I don't think it was anything big, and I don't even know if it was even a bass. That's a good sign. At least we got some activity already, better than yesterday. Ah. Whatever it was had teeth. Took my hook right off. So instead of fixing that right now, I'm gonna go back to the Texas. We'll fix that in a second. We'll fix that in a second. They're here. I just missed two small ones here, and some just bit me clean off, so it's probably a pickerel or whatever, or maybe a gar, but yeah, all the bait fish were just in here, and the two small ones came off. You know, I set the hook too soon. You gotta say though, this back area waters of Marion and stuff is definitely beautiful with all the trees and all the different cuts. It's definitely, you know, more appealing to me than Moultrie. Moultrie's, it's like a big bowl. So I do like always coming to Marion over Moultrie. We may go back to our beginning location possibly because I got Damien in front of me and I don't want to step on his toes. Well, he jumped that one right off. On a chatterbait working the grass. That's 3 lost today already. Damn it. Well, maybe the chatterbait working the eelgrass and everything may be a pattern. Man, that's frustrating, guys. That's frustrating. But you can't let it bother you, and you got to move on and keep working it. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much.
Well, I've lost 3 already, and I'm aggravated.
Oh, you've lost 3?
Dude, I just had one hit the chatterbait on top of this grass here. That's why I stopped here. I'm not a big chatterbait fisherman. I was like, let me just try it. Dude, he just did like a 5-foot jump out of the water and threw it.
Oh.
And then this morning when we first started on that front edge there where all the bait was, I lost 2, you know, probably 12s there. But when you start losing 3 fish right off the bat, it just aggravates you.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to, I might just go right back to where I started this morning and just kind of keep working that grass over there.
I've caught one, and it was just under 12 inches.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe more towards the dam may be more productive. I don't know.
I'm just going to go and try to find some trees.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go right back to where I started this morning. I'm going to give this a few more casts here and see what happens.
Well, good luck. Hopefully you catch them.
Yeah. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Cinch down on that hook. Alright, got the hook out. Relax. Come on, go. Get out of here. Annoying bastard. Wow, look what you did to that hook. It used to be a 3/0 hook. I don't know if you can see it, but man, it's all bent and twisted up now. Crazy. To be honest, I'd rather miss fish even though it's aggravating, because now when you catch things like that, a lot of times you end up to have to retie and waste time. So like I said, I'd rather just miss the fish than have to waste 3-4 minutes retying a hook and everything back on. So I figured I would check the leaderboards just for Haas, just to see where we're at. We're about 3.5 hours in. And Justin, who I was fishing with yesterday, is actually in the lead, and I'm sure he's fishing back where I was yesterday. You know, I was thinking about that last night. I'm like, you know, the way the waters change and everything else, I'm like, do I just go back to where I always fish or what? But you know, I've had more action here. It's just my mistake of losing 3 of them. I mean, we got plenty of time left, but man, sometimes it just gets to you. I just lost another one. Really trying to mess with me today, aren't they? not big, but it's a fish. That is one feisty fish. I knew I could go back and get him, but I don't think that was the one I lost, but still threw it back in there. Hopefully he counts. After all this aggravation today. It's gonna be close. 11 3/4. Still gonna try here. Right there, we can get 12. Just squeezed out 12 inches. Took a little bit of finagling, but we got it. One fish, guys, 12 inches. All right, guys, we got 3 hours left. Just taking a little snack break, mental break. We're gonna try to keep fishing some trees, some soft plastics around them. May run the chatterbait above some grass yet again. Let's just see if we can get a few more on the board, man. I mean, it's just been tough for a lot of people, and it's been good for some people, so just like any other tournament. But if we can just grab a few more and move up on that leaderboard, we really, really appreciate it. That's for sure. And help us enjoy this last event, last tournament, besides the Kayak Adventure Series one in August that we're probably going to do. That's a nice one, guys. Deep in the grass. Another nice one out of the grass. Here I thought it was a bowfin. Had a lot of pull to it. Let's get him measured. Can't get him to relax his tail. Really could get 18 out of him if you just relax. Maybe we can say 17 3/4. All right, let's get him back in the water. 17 3/4, guys. In the wind, the current, the weeds. I thought that thing was a bowfin. Had some weight to it though. Man, that was annoying to measure just now with this wind right now. It's kicking up big time. We're gonna see if we can get a good picture here, try to upload one of these, and then take it from there, guys. We got about an hour and a half left, so maybe we can pull something together yet. Just lost another one because I'm like motoring along, trying to upload the fish. That one's pushing everything against this bank, and that's where they're at right now. That felt like a decent one too. So what I may do is just forget uploading the fish right now and just trying to catch them, and that's it. All right, guys, we got an hour left. I'm just trying to run the chatterbait through this grass real quick, and then we'll go back through with the Texas rig worm and see if we can get another one or two in this last hour here. I just can't believe I lost another one. That's just my fault, trying to do too much at one time, and yeah, lost it. So let's see what we can do. We got 1 hour left, guys. 1 hour left. We're gonna turn and burn, turn and burn. All right, guys, well, I wanted to go through the footage of this video before I did the outro, and there is a couple areas or a couple key moments again that I missed on that rear camera, but I lost so many fish on day 2 of the trail event. I think there was 2 more that I missed that I didn't capture on camera, so that is a lot of fish missed during a tournament. Now, if I was out there fun fishing, it wouldn't bother me as much, but it was aggravating. Even though I was trying to have fun, I could have done so much better. And that one fish that I missed after I caught that 17 3/4, as I was trying to upload, I had the kayak moving, and another one grabbed onto my worm, and I was pulling against the current, the wind, and also my motor being in gear, and it just came off. And I know for a fact that that was another nice fish. That would, even though that would only been 3 fish to the board, that would have moved me up, because it was a struggle for a lot of people. But we had fun. We ended up in 11th place for this tournament. So, You know, with just two fish, 2 days in a row with two fish, and my previous time out in Marion only catching two fish, I don't know what it is. It's like a two fish thing for me right now. So we got to change that around. But like I said previously, this is the last, not, let me rephrase that, it's not the last time. It's going to be the last time for a while that I'm on freshwater. I'll probably still jump into a local lake by my house every now and then, but we are going to hit the salt water for quite some time. We definitely want to do at least 4 or 5 trips out on some salt. We got to learn the area around us a little bit better than we already know it and get on some reds, some trout, and some flounder. You know, maybe even the first time out, we'll try for the inshore slam and try to get all 3 on the same day, just fishing artificial. So we'll see, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Our next in-person event for a tournament will be up on the Susquehanna for Kayak Adventure Series. Next year, I don't know which way I'm going to go yet, how many in-person events I'm going to do, or if I do any at all, or it might just be a bunch of content, a bunch of fun content with me catching fish and you guys enjoying watching it. And it's what it may be. I don't know. You know, I have qualified for the national championship for KBF. Will I go to that? Probably, but we'll see. You know, I just got to see how my PTO works out next year and all that other stuff. So we are going to go to the Keys next year. I'm going to go probably up to New Jersey, back where I'm from. Well, not originally, but where I spent a good part of my life, and do a trip up in Jersey and do some fishing up there. And in between the rest of that stuff, who knows what's going to happen. Can I say I'm happy with 11th place? No. Is 11th place bad? No. I know I could have been in the top 3, unfortunately, if not even first place. Who knows if I caught all those fish. But congratulations to the winner. It was a grind. And the funny thing is, I changed where I went on day 2 from the original spot I was fishing on day 1 for the Trail 1 event. And the winner, Justin Faircloth, was actually fishing back where I was the first day. And remember I said in the beginning of this video and on the previous, actually on Trail 1 video, I'm going to go right back to where I was. Well, I didn't. So, lesson learned. Maybe just stick with your gut, but then my gut also told me to move too, so who knows. That's fishing, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I look forward to what's coming up in the future here. So, as always, guys, be safe on the water, and I'll catch you in the water, and I'll see you very soon. A little bit of salt water coming your way.